Hello guys, my name is Kim and I'm a specialized IELTS tutor, and this is the video to introduce the newest IELTS essay topics to examinees, and I hope that my video will be useful for your IELTS essay study. And if you want to have the newest IELTS study materials like the study books, you can just send me email and you can visit my website for your study. So please just subscribe to my page before watching the video. Thank you so much. Okay, so let me start with today's essay topic. So today's essay topic is some countries rely on their own agriculture instead of importing from other countries. Do you think this is a positive or negative development? So as you heard, today's essay topic is about agriculture and globalization. So let me start with introduction. There might be contentious debate regarding the issue of whether it is necessary for a country to produce all agricultural products consumed in its country or not. The opponent might disagree with my stand. However, I strongly believe that it is unnecessary in this globalized world. In this regard, I will write this essay concerning my own opinions. Okay, so it is very easy and simple introduction that you can use for your IELTS essay. And if you want, you can just take or you can just slightly modify my introduction for your IELTS essay writing. Okay, so let me turn to body 1. Okay, in the body 1, I will explain. I admit that producing essential crops and vegetables is essential. So let me start. It is partially true that a country needs to have the ability to produce enough crops and vegetables, not just depending on importing from other countries. In general, the agriculture is the essential industry since it provides people with food, which is vital for people's survival. However, if a country just counts on agriculture of other countries, a country will face serious problems if other countries raise prices and stop exporting crops. Thus, to prevent this situation from happening in advance, each country needs to be self-sufficient in essential produce, which means they have own capability to cultivate necessary agricultural products. Okay, so in the body 1, I explained producing enough crops and vegetables is important. As you know, agriculture is the essential industry for a country because agriculture can produce food for the people. But if our country just relies on other countries in agriculture, if other countries raise prices of crops and vegetables, or even if other countries stop exporting crops and vegetables to a country, maybe that country will face and confront serious problem because they would not have enough crops and vegetables for a country. So I agree with that. Maybe producing enough crops and vegetables, essential kinds of things, it is important for a country. Okay, so let me turn to body 2. Okay, let me start. However, the unique features of agriculture should be taken into account. The agriculture industry is mainly affected by climate conditions, and if weather conditions in a country are not suitable to grow specific crops and vegetables, they cannot be produced. Moreover, this problem can be solved without any difficulties in this globalized world through importing them from other countries. And this is how the global economy works. Admitting the importance of self-sufficiency, making impractical efforts to produce all crops consumed in a country can cause problems, such as the lack of food, and if it is necessary, some food can be imported from other countries. As you know, maybe in the body 2, I explained producing every crop and vegetable is impossible because, as you know, agriculture has its unique feature because it is mainly influenced by other conditions. Because of that, maybe some kinds of food can't be produced in specific countries. So producing every kind of produce is impossible. And as you know, this is the globalized world, so agricultural produce is a kind of product. So if necessary, agricultural produce can be imported from other countries like a product, like a manufactured product. So that is the way how the global economy works. So let me finish with conclusion. Okay, so to recapitulate, notwithstanding the fact that being self-sufficient is also important, I am of opinion that rather than infeasible self-sufficiency, importing and exporting agricultural produce is more possible plan to stable food supply. Okay, so today's topic is about food and globalized world and globalization. Okay, so thank you for watching my video, and I'm going to upload more useful things. Thank you so much.